Hey, we're back with Terra Invicta, going into part 2 of today's episode. You guys are going to be exploring some pirate caves, which may or may not be filled with actual pirates at this point.
Depends on your definition of pirate.
That's fair. So yeah, the corpses of your enemies are lie at your feet. What do you do?
Are they already corpses, really? Actually, can we check the bodies to see if there's anything on them?
Close.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I mean, they have, like, leather armor and a scimitar. At the very least.
Nothing else, though? Nothing useful?
You can make a check.
What kind of check would that be?
Investigation.
I'm wondering, would this be a smart time to go ahead and drink a healing potion?
Probably.
Bad you
I feel like we don't have a lot of spells available with having to heal the disease. Okay, I'm drinking one of my healing potions.
With a 19 deli, you can confirm that they don't really have anything else on them besides that.
Okay, it's 7 HP back.
Yeah, so you can see the
why
beach
don't we
here.
just take a long rest right here?
Yeah.
No, we don't have that kind of time.
So you can see the beach here, right? There's tunnels that go further into the caves here. There's like a ruined ship over here on this side of the beach. Basically, like, examination of the bodies in this area show them to be devoured with ferocity that belies reason. Bones gnashed in a single crushing bite, entire lengths of flesh and muscle ripped free. It's also obvious that the battle broke out suddenly between friends and allies. Crossbow bolts riddle the few savage pirates slain, and the mingling of deformed corpses and those nearly completely devoured is demonstrative of the infighting that took place.
So maybe Jordan's guess was not actually inaccurate.
Is there any way for me to like make an investigation check of like where? I don't know if there's really a way to tell, like, to see where most of the people would have gone. Like if there's footprints or something going more one way than the other.
Go ahead and make an investigation check just for the beach as you guys kind of like search along it and see.
19.
So with a 19, I think you, it's really hard to tell. There's just so much chaos that happened on this beach.
That sounds like, I don't know if it's possible.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's any, if anything, the one consensus you can get is into the caves, if there's anything at all. But yeah, pretty chaotic to get a concrete answer on that.
Yeah, so I just kind of like, okay, guys, I think we have to just go on in.
Is it dark in there?
Is it dark?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
yes, it is.
Deli will pull out her drift globe then.
At what point should I think about healing or not healing? Not that I really have a way to heal myself, but
You need a potion?
wait, do I have? Oh, I have a potion.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. I think we all have one potion. I'm debating about using one myself just because.
I have 2, but I barely got touched, and
I now have one potion after using that one. Whoa, everything just went black.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Yes, sorry. How far does your night vision go now, Anna? 60 feet is like the normal.
Well, I have my drift globe out too. That's gonna affect
I know.
it.
I'm gonna put that up too. Just want to make sure.
So
How far is that?
Yes, 60 feet.
Cool. How far is?
Okay, I'm missing
light?
8 health. Should I probably use my potion?
Maybe. Light goes. I think that's also like 60 feet. Oh, 20 foot. Object sheds bright light for 20 feet and dim light for additional 20 feet.
Dudley needs to stay in the back so we can at least kind of have stealth without revealing our location straight up just with light.
I just don't have dark vision, so
I know, but that's what I'm saying is like we don't need to announce ourselves by them seeing a light coming in.
Agreed.
I'm debating if I want to use a healing potion or not. I lost 11 hit points total.
I mean, given the average of a normal healing potion, those seem like good hit points lost to try
That's
for a
what I was
potion.
thinking.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do a healing potion.
Both you
What
and
is it?
Aldrin. 2d4 plus 2, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, so Aldrin, you'd asked that same question earlier. It seems to make sense that
Another
that was a
D4.
1d4, Elsa.
Oh.
It's 2d4 plus 2.
Oof.
Yeah, so Aldrin's back up to full. And then
Okay,
Taker, you got 6 back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still down 7, but
Yeah.
it is
I'm
what
down
it is.
5. So
If we find a good place to rest, we could always.
I think the
Short rest, too.
situation calls for expediency.
Yes, I agree. But if we need it,
Yes. Let's press on forward.
Cool.
Agreed.
Yeah, give me 1 second before you move any tokens. I had to refresh here because it's going really slow for some reason. I'm not sure why. Is Roll20 freaking out for you guys too?
No.
Weird. Don't know why it's doing it.
I mean, besides the way that it's already been.
Normally for you, yeah. Cool. So, where do you go? You see a couple possible options.
I'm kind of interested in a small, like, little path to my left.
To your left? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That looks kind of like a squeezy one, but then I can see crates to the right.
Mhm.
It looks like up and to the right. But I'm interested in the left.
Yeah, it's like a long, high-ceilinged passageway.
Yeah, can I like stealth in?
Sure, do it.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a stealth. 18.
Okay, give me 1 second.
I thought wolves had dark vision. They do not.
Cool. So, would you make a perception test for me?
Yes. 18.
Okay. Okay, perfect. So you see this creature. You can go ahead and move your token in there a little bit.
Yeah.
You see this creature hanging on the ceiling of the high ceiling passageway. It is a mix between. So it's a small arboreal creature, probably like halfling sized, with large eyes and a prehensile tail. It resembles a cross between like a monkey and a raccoon. Between their the thing's arms and legs are thin membranes that the creature, you're guessing, probably uses to glide through the air or something. So it's kind of like a mix between like a flying squirrel, a monkey, and a raccoon. And that would be weird enough, but this is also deformed. So you see the thing is now like super long limbed. It's deformed. It has writhing, boneless fingers. What was probably once fine gray-brown fur is now matted with blood and bits of gory tissue. Sizzling drool dribbles from the thing's fanged, misshapen mouth. And it's obviously like peering towards the corridor, like that you just came from, like towards the beach. Like, because he heard obviously what happened, right? He like heard the battle, and so he's like peering around, but he doesn't notice you sneak up from below him.
Does it seem like super sturdy like the pirates and more like wimpy like the mandrels?
Make an investigation check as you're just kind of like scoping him out.
I don't know.
Hard to tell.
It's a squiddle among coons.
It does seem like it has I did this the wrong thing there. It has a dagger.
Okay.
It has a dagger?
It's a stabby
and a rapier,
creature.
actually. So yeah.
Gosh.
So it actually probably has like a little bandana that's probably like half destroyed at this point. It looks like it probably was like a pirate.
It was a pirate.
Yeah, as well. So it has like a rapier and dagger like on its belt as well.
I'd like to
Wow.
follow her.
So it probably, at least before this happened to it, could talk.
Okay, so it's on the ceiling right now.
Yes, it's like hanging on the ceiling, like looking back towards the corridor where you came from.
Okay, I'm gonna like walk forward a little more because I feel stealthy, and then I'm gonna like go back to the gang.
Cool. Yeah.
But I just want to like investigate.
Yes. So
Okay,
further
so
there,
there's just water.
yeah, you got what do you get? 18 stealth. Okay, perfect.
And
So
then-
there's
is this
not,
above me up here?
yes, exactly.
So I can't see that.
Oh, you know what? I don't think so.
Okay.
Let's just go with I think like originally this was like kind of like cliffs and caves and stuff like that. But I think
Okay.
this is just, let's just say this is like a different type of sand or whatever. So I think you can basically see forward. And you see right there, and they don't notice you. This cavern must have probably served as a mess hall at some point. But now the large tables line ruins. So there are, I guess they're not on the map here, but there's some barrels that probably once contained fresh water, but and maybe some food stores, but they've been smashed to splinters. Bodies lie throughout this cave in various stages of dismemberment and consumption. It's hard to count the total dead due to the state of the corpses, but at least 6 people recently met a gory end in this cave. You also see 3 of these savage pirates, these deformed pirates, one of which is in the kitchen area over here, and a human male lies strewn across the table, like this butchering table, and you see the guy who looks like a cook, like he has like a cook's hat on, and he has a cleaver, and he's hacking away at this human. Like
is the human already dead?
He's dead. He's definitely dead, but he's like carving up his organs and his innards and stuff to like, and you see the other 2 savage pirates are like waiting at the table like they probably did in their former life.
Oh no.
Waiting to like eat. Like they're all waiting to have a cannibal's dinner.
Okay. And then is this like cages over here?
Yes. Yep. So if you can see into that room, you definitely see some cages as well. I
see there's something like in there. I can't tell what it is from the map, but I don't know if
oh, sorry. Ignore that.
Okay.
This is what you see.
Oh, okay.
For the most part. Sorry.
Okay.
So dozens of 5-foot iron cages are built into the walls of that cavern. Some are empty, while others contain partially eaten remains of dead men and women. Yet most horrible are the cages that contain thrashing, wailing figures. Each of these seems more deformed than the last, twisting legs, writhing arms, vestigial heads, and jaws agape, with too many teeth, are all on display as the mad prisoners howl and slobber and throw themselves against the walls of their cages in a cacophonous attempt to break free. So that's what you can see.
I quickly retreat back to my friends.
Sounds good.
Okay, guys. There's a thing on the ceiling over there. It's bad. It has a dagger and a rapier. It's a pirate, bat, squirrel, raccoon, halfling.
Jelly's like confused, like
pirate, squirrel, man, coon.
Just very bad. Very bad, hanging from the ceiling, waiting for us. Then there's so many different pirates they're about to eat somebody, but the person's already dead. So there's no point in going over there to try and save them. I think we should go up and avoid all of that.
That sounds good to me.
There's like more of a water path.
Is like clearly something has gone very wrong here. Whether I don't know if Vanthus did this or what. Vanthus could be dead for all we know.
Yeah, but it's just kind of like at this point, like there was water going past the cage room, but we would have to sneak by, and there's lots of things that direction. So maybe we go a different direction to try and see if there's a better way to go, and if there's any actual normal, undeformed things that are living here.
Okay. Let's keep going in, see if we can find Vanthus and what the heck happened here. And then we need to like get the heck out of here as soon as possible. Alert everybody in somebody in Calabar, so that way they can come destroy these monstrosities before this disease spreads. Because like it's just they're gonna keep spreading this disease.
Okay.
I mean, you don't really know what the disease does, though. You can assume that it turns them into the thing, but you don't know that.
Either way, they're spreading a disease. It seems to spread with the bite. And that's still not good.
At this point, I'd maybe be like, Audrey, do you want to go check that out? I don't know if I can go in by myself again. If you, I can go with you in stealth, or you can go on your own. I don't think I can. It was very scary.
Yeah, Audrey will take a peek.
You're gonna go down the same way,
Oh, you're going down the same way?
or you want to go up?
No. I mean, we mean going up, right?
Yeah. That's what
Cool.
I
Yeah,
was hoping
I didn't know,
to
so I
explore
just wanted to
somewhere
make sure.
different.
Yeah, let's go up. And so I'll probably need to stealth too, yeah.
Yep, go ahead and roll stealth.
Do you want me to go with you, or do you want to go alone?
Probably come with me, but here's my thought. Can I like use the boots to hover in the air just slightly so I'm not making footsteps?
You can get advantage on a stealth. Yep.
Yeah.
I should have prepared pass without trace.
Do I need to re-roll stealth?
Who actually has the lowest stealth between the two of you?
Me.
Audrey.
Okay, perfect. So no, we'll just do the 16 then. So with a 16, where do you go exactly? You can see that you can go to the left and the right here if you're going up.
Keep in mind we have sending stones too, so you can send me a message if you
That's
need
true.
to.
Yeah, there's a corridor going this way you can see, and there's a corridor going this way.
So here's my thought. My guess is that the way we need to go is left, which is why I'm inclined to go right.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Sure. Left could possibly just take us to the cages again. So
that's also fair.
Real quick,
I'll go right.
I forgot to just describe in general like what the general layout or like the look of these caves is. So the cave walls are going to be usually like smooth, wet stone. There's stalactites hanging from ceilings in various places. Passageways are usually average like 10 feet in height. And if you get into a bigger chamber, it's usually going to be 20 feet high. Audrey, that the pirates have long since removed any stalagmites that once clustered in many of the caves. So the floor of the cave is cleared of that stuff. And it makes the movement in through the caves less treacherous than it used to be. And then you are also kind of getting the sense that, like, I mean, everywhere you go, basically, you're going to see body parts, swaths of blood, stained sand, deep scratches in the walls, and other macabre hints of the mayhem that went throughout these caves. And then you're also hearing at this point a symphony of howls, shrieks, maniacal laughter, clanging of metal on metal, and other discordant sounds one might expect from a madhouse whose locks have failed. So you're hearing that as, like, if you just stand still, that's the sounds you hear, right? You hear the fire roaring behind you in the cove, but as soon as you get into the caves even further, you're starting to pick up these sounds way more. So
can I do? I don't know if this would be perception or investigation, but can I try to figure out where some of these are coming from, like where some of the sounds are coming from, like what kinds of sounds are coming from the left and which are coming from the right, and also to pair with that, the trails, like the entrails, the trails of entrails, if you will, either left or right, and see.
Sure. Yeah, make an investigation.
Which maybe has. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you can ask me some questions about like what you want to know.
To investigate. Yeah.
Yeah, with a 20, the one thing I can for sure tell you is that the clanging of metal on metal is coming from the left. And based on Anna's description of that place, you can tell from what you know, there were probably slaves in those cages over there, right? And a bunch of them turned into whatever these things are. So there's probably cages with various slaves that are going to be sold by the Crimson Fleet over in the left. Up to the right, you hear not as much in the way of bestial growls. It seems distant. But further down, you hear the like grunts and squeals of the guys who are getting ready to eat the human corpse. That's the main stuff.
So I hear the clanging on clang. Yeah, so I hear the clanging on clanging stuff, and
the clanging of metal on metal. Yep.
That's this direction.
Yep.
And then the howling and like the getting ready to eat, that's this way.
And then you hear something off up here, but it's way more distant. It's echoing through the caves in such a way that you're familiar with, and you're like, okay, it's not immediately there. It's further into the caves.
Right. So I explained that.
Caleb, while they're doing this,
Mhm.
I'm gonna cast. Oh wait, never mind. I don't have it prepared. I was gonna say I was gonna prepare detect magic. I don't have it prepared. Never mind.
Yeah, so you explain that to the rest of the party, and then does anyone have any thoughts on that, or is Audrey just gonna take the initiative and
Not
decide?
much the rest of us can do.
I've already made a couple choices, and it led me to a crazed pirate chef chopping up a human being to feed to other crazed pirates.
Yep.
So I think I'm done with choices for now.
Audrey, please deal with this.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go
her poor little heart could not take much more of this, so
up into the right and try to do so stealthily.
okay. Yep. Yeah, so with a 16, let me just double check. Perfect. Okay, so then you can tell you stealth up, and this thing doesn't know that you're there. And so you can see that in this chamber, dozens of bolts of once fine brocaded silk hang from lines of rope stretched lengthwise across the ceiling of this chamber, making it difficult to accurately judge the size of the cavern. So there's like just a bunch of silks just hanging everywhere, so you can't really tell how big it is because everything's blocking your vision. You do see, though, that the area is also filled with piles of blankets, clothing, cases of crossbow bolts, and a collection of swords, pole arms, axes, and other weaponry. So it seems like a general storage area. You're guessing that these silks were probably got wet or something, and they're hanging to dry. But then you see, so you're about to step
hanging
in.
Silks, you say.
Mm-hmm.
Better for me to dance with.
There you go. There you go. So, but Audrey, you're about to step into the room to investigate further, and then you hear a and a scrabbling of a claw scraping against a cavern wall, and then you see the silk start to move slightly, and then in your vision you see the head of a giant Deinonychus, so bigger velociraptor. I don't think, Audrey, you've ever seen one of these things before. Dinosaurs are a dying breed these days in the world of Thray. So this is probably terrifying. But yeah, giant velociraptor head basically just starts poking around, sniffing as if it's trying to figure out something. You can definitely tell, though, that it's also been deformed. It's not just a regular Deinonychus. Dang it. The creature's back writhes with wriggling tentacles, several of which weep pus and leave a disgusting trail of yellowish smears on the nearby silk sheets as it walks through the chamber. But yeah, it's definitely hunting for it seems to smell something, maybe you, but it hasn't quite got your trail yet, so it's just kind of looking around.
Quick question, Caleb.
Mm-hmm.
If I see this, can Deli then wild shape into a velociraptor?
Yes.
Yes,
you can.
Because that is the best wild shape at my current CR rating.
Well, no, you can't actually, because this isn't a velociraptor. This is a Deinonychus,
That's why I was
which is more powerful than a velociraptor. So yes.
I just want to be a velociraptor.
I know, I'm sorry. So that's what it looks like.
Okay.
What do you do?
Audrey looks over, peeks and sees it. Walks on air backwards. Little backwards air moonwalking.
Yep.
And Audrey just turns to Deli and he just goes,
shakes head. No.
He goes,
What is it?
and Audrey just goes,
Wait, but.
he's going, no.
Yeah, so Deli and Chiqui, by the way, we're gonna let that 20 stealth ride for the rest of this for you guys. So the general party stealth is 20, and then if someone's scouting ahead, then we'll roll separately. But otherwise, the party stealth is 20. So
Okay, so then I think I'm gonna start heading up this way.
To the left.
Yeah, to the left. to the
Cool.
Are
left.
we following?
I think
No.
Audrey's just scouting still.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. I was hearing humming, so I wasn't paying attention for a second.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I now see it, and it is scary.
yeah. So Audrey, you can tell that like the chamber kind of, it looks like some of the, like there's some underwater tunnel that lets in water into this place from somewhere else. There's some kind of water just like in this side of the chamber. You do see that there's a tunnel going up this way,
Okay.
further into something, and then you see the corridor goes this way as well, and you can guess that's where the slaves are.
Right. So the further further
sorry.
straight down, it seems to just be water.
Yeah, so going further this way, yeah, it's just water.
Okay. There's a thing up here.
But yeah,
We're gonna
down
go
here there's
up.
slaves, and up here there's another corridor.
Okay. We're gonna go up. Coming up. Oh.
Don't want the world to know.
Yeah, so if you go up that tunnel, you basically get here, and you can see that it just comes around to the same corridor or the same chamber.
Okay. Audrin rolls his eyes and turns back, and then just turns to Anna and goes,
So what now? Are you going to go check out the slaves, or are you going to go? It looks like that's the way through the chamber, right? Or
okay,
further on.
here's my thought. I want to hover over the water and see if there's anything down the way.
In the water?
Yeah, like down the path of the water.
No. Yeah. You can like even walk down it a little bit and there's nothing. It just seems like a tide pool of some sort.
Okay. So, here's my thought. If we go down this way, we probably don't have to deal with monkey thing. Pirate monkey.
Mm-hmm.
I think you mean pirate, raccoon, bat, halfling.
Yeah, it was a pirate.
Sure, pirate monkey.
Yeah, I think I said like pirate squirtle moncoon. Pirate squirtle moncoon. So we won't have to deal with that thing if we go down this way. At least not initially.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also probably won't alert things by fighting that thing if we go this way. And I feel like we probably, as a party, need to come down.
Yeah, I mean, like we need to actually go together, like once we're making our move.
Yeah.
It's just, will the fighting over that way alert Big Boy anyway? But can Big Boy even fit in there? I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, if Big Boy comes after us, and if he's on their side, then that's one thing, and maybe we just run. Or if Big Boy isn't alerted, or Big Boy's like against them, then we make Big Boy fight them.
I think everybody's on their own side. So I think it could be random on whether or not he attack us or them if he comes.
My only thought is like, because it seems like they're like cheering on the chef that's cutting and cutting and cutting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they are excited for food.
So it seems like they're on the same side.
Yes.
Sort of. Ish.
But then there's also some in cages. So obviously they're not all together.
Right.
Yeah, and so it is obvious to see that those aren't the same. They're not pirates, right? They're literally just slaves who were in these cages.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess we'll just go that way with everybody.
Yeah. And then we'll sneaky over there.
How well can we sneak when I can't see without the light?
Deli could probably go on. No, probably not. Never mind. How much do you weigh, Deli?
Hop on options back.
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady her weight?
No, that's fair. Sorry.
That
No,
I was actually going to ask what their characters' weights were earlier, and then I thought that I'm like, fuck.
No, that's right. That's right.
Because does Takewee have dark vision?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm literally the only one who can't see.
Mm-hmm.
I can hold your hand, Deli.
I mean, you guys could. It's just it's gonna probably cause
If you have
issues
to do
with
that, you're
stealth.
gonna have to re-roll the stealth for that
Right.
period.
Right.
Yeah. Because Deli's gonna be bumping into things.
Yeah, so that's why I think you're saying how much could I weigh? Because so if someone could literally just carry me.
Yeah.
And I can't
Well,
into the bag of holding.
okay, technically, I can carry another.
So I mean, if Deli is the weight of like a kobold, which I think she probably is, she's probably not. She's probably around 40 pounds.
Not that small. Am
I mean, if you're a dragonborn child.
I'm dragonborn, more like preteen, I think is what I was getting at.
I thought you
Yeah.
said you were like 8.
That's
Yeah,
what
well,
Yeah.
The
which
thing is, though,
child.
that's 8 dragonborn. They're like full grown at. So let me check. I have my current age written down. My current age is 5. But that's 5 and dragonborn, and I think they're like fully grown at 11.
But here's the thing. We could also put you in the bag of holding.
No, I don't think so. I don't think I can fit.
Here's a question.
As long as the
How-
creature is 200 pounds or less and less than 20 cubic feet in volume. That's
Oh,
what I'm
really?
finding. And then you can stay up there in there up to 10 minutes.
Are we saying put Deli in the bag of holding? I mean,
No, that's a terrible idea. Well, no,
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. You said that you just said that you couldn't. I'm just trying to say that
Okay.
you can.
I will say this. Deli wouldn't know this, but this would be a terrible idea. I'm pretty sure the reason Caleb just had that smirk on his face is because of something I actually don't know if it's true or not.
All I'm saying is that it is possible. That's all I was trying to make a point of is we can put you in the bag for 10 minutes before you suffocate.
Okay.
I don't think I would be able to be in there for 6 seconds.
So
If I understand things correctly.
is Deli basically half her like full grown
I
age
think
and
so.
size?
Yeah.
So that's probably about 110 pounds.
Yeah, that's fair. Dragonborns
Oh.
are bigger. Yeah.
They attain size and development of a 10-year-old human child by age 3, and they reach adulthood by age 15.
So
Maybe like a third-ish.
so a full grown is 250 pounds.
Yeah, I'd say somewhere around 120, 110 probably seems right.
So then that plus it would be that plus her weight, like what she's carrying.
Well,
Yeah.
probably I have a decent amount of my stuff in the bag of holding.
So pretty much plus 15 pounds for the bag of holding. Essentially,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. I think
So I can technically
Wait, who is the? Would it be better if Takewee carried me?
that's what I'm thinking. What is Takey's strength?
3. Well, 7,
Plus 3.
17.
Yeah, 17. Yeah,
17
that
times
seems,
15.
yeah, it's whatever that
And
is.
honestly, Deli would probably only trust Takewee to carry her.
I
She
can carry
probably would-
255 pounds.
There you go.
Huh?
I can carry
That's fine.
255 pounds, and I don't have like armor, so
Perfect.
not really.
Yep. Deli and
Okay.
can be carried by Takewee. That seems fine. So where are you guys going?
I'm assuming they
turn
come
off-
back for us, and then
Yeah, we go back and then we're going up and then to the left and down.
I would be turning off my drift globe.
Yep.
So I can still see. I don't know if that's a problem.
It's fine. They'll
Okay.
describe things to you if you need to be described. Well, I guess they can because you're stealthing, but it doesn't matter. It's fine.
I already described
the plan is
scene.
that we're gonna go in and like attack these guys, like and get like the leg up on them, kind of a thing.
Well, there was a path like past them. I just didn't want to go in alone because the ones up
Got it.
here, all I saw were in cages.
Got it.
There's a path off to the There's two paths here.
Yeah, so you can tell Audrin that down is into the kitchen, or where the people were getting ready for the meal, and to the left there is where the slaves are.
Okay. So we're gonna head towards the slaves.
Cool.
What does my sneaky seeing eye see with my...
Nothing but what Anna has already seen yet. To just like slaves in cages, like rattling the bars and devoured people in some of the cages.
Okay. Any traces of anyone we know?
You haven't gone further into the cave, I can't tell you. You just see like 3 people. And to your right, Audrin, you see in the last cage, barely alive by virtue of the place where the cage was put, just a little bit further away from all the other cages, is Juno Tremulous, the Silver Flame.
Freaking Juno.
He looks...
He always was the lucky one.
Incredibly worse for wear. So he is pretty much stripped of everything. He just has like trousers on, basically. And he is like beaten to an inch of his life. So in mechanical terms, he has 1 hit point. And he's just
Unlock that cage.
He's just like huddled up to as far as he can get to one side of the cage, just like terrified, looking at the things that are slobbering to get to him.
Yeah. So
Can you see?
Probably not, but he can hear. He's just like, no.
Fair enough.
Please don't.
Oh, imagine all of this and you can't see and you're just hearing all of this happen.
Okay, so I'm just gonna like go up and actually I don't even need to go well, no, I probably need to go up.
Mm-hmm. Make a thieves tools check.
Yeah.
To unlock that cage.
Maybe talk to him first. Don't freak him out so he thinks he's about
I'm gonna like whisper to him. It's like
can I give you the part of his broken mirror to hand to him so he knows that it's
actually me?
Yeah.
He's not gonna be able to see it.
You might be able to feel it.
I don't know.
I mean, I feel like I can just.
I'll say these things can't see us right now.
It's dark.
Oh, and okay, so they can't see at all.
Oh, and you don't know about them. You just know about Juno. You just know that Juno can't see.
So I'm gonna basically whisper to Juno.
Oh, but they're all in cages. I see. So like they can't attack us right now.
Yeah, and I assume that Audrin is probably like being as careful as possible to not come within reach of their arms, and just like being as up to the side as possible.
I can mage hand the lock.
Perfect. Yep, that's all you need. Yeah, just go make a thieves tool check.
Yep. So I actually added lock, like a specific lock picking check that has the extra proficiency added. So can I just do that?
Yep.
Cool. So I'm gonna.
Whoa! It's like a flick of the wrist for you. You're just like, doom, unlocked.
My gosh!
And he hears the like cage unlock, and he just like, what was that? Someone there?
It's Audrin, and you are still the luckiest person I've ever met.
Thank goodness, Audrin. You don't know what it's been like.
And he explain once we're out of here.
Reaches forward, pushes open the cage door a little bit, and then just scrambles out as quickly as he can, and literally just like hugs you, Audrin. Just like falls in your arms and just like literally starts like softly crying.
Yeah.
Can I
hug
kind
him.
of go and be like, drink this, and I give him my last healing potion.
Perfect. Yeah. I'll go.
I was gonna say I could give you mine, but I'm really not in a position to do anything with my hands right now.
So now he has 8 hit points. Yeah, so he just says, do you know what happened? What?
No, we don't. Where's Vanthus? What happened here?
Vanthus? I don't know. I didn't see him.
Didn't Deli speak up?
Should we be having this?
Oh, oop.
Should we be having this conversation outside?
Yeah, and everybody's like probably quiet for a second, and you hear another chop, and then And you're like, oh, okay. All
Can
right.
we just like
There's
imagine
still-
that the next scene cuts to us being out where we?
Yep. Yeah, that's totally fine. Yep.
Perfect.
So are you gonna like just backtrack all the way out to the beach so you can have a conversation?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I mean we don't have to move the tokens for now.
If
Yeah.
we're gonna do that, I feel like Takewee would want him to have more hit points. So I might.
Sure.
I don't know. Do you think I should use a healing word on him?
How many spells do you have? Because healing.
Let's see. I know it doesn't do terribly much. Let's see how many spell slots do I have. I have 2 spell slots.
Because healing word, I feel like is always best. Like if somebody
In
goes down,
combat,
then
I
you
know.
can.
Yeah, I know. That's what I think too.
So
Okay,
I
just
feel
wanted-
like it might
just
be
wanted
worth
to check
it
with
to
the party.
wait.
Just wanted to
Wait.
check with the party.
If somebody goes down, isn't healing word the one where they have to be able to hear them?
No, it's just verbal. Creature of your choice that you can see within range.
Okay.
You have to speak it, but they don't have to hear it.
Okay.
Yeah, so you are you gonna do that or
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I just wanted to check with the party to see
Mhm.
if we wanted to heal him.
Yeah,
more,
so you
but,
back up-
He got 7, so I mean that's not bad.
Yeah. You back out to the
About 8 now.
beach and he just hastily explains basically everything he knows, and he's just like, I was brought here by pirates. It was before whatever meeting you guys were here to stop or intercept, so I didn't see Vanthus, I didn't see anyone but the pirates who were like putting me in here, and they put me in one of these cages. These were all normal people, 2 hours ago. But then something
2 hours.
something like that. Yeah.
And he probably can't tell completely because it's dark.
Yeah, a couple hours is what he says.
Yeah.
He's assuming.
So
But he basically just says like, and then something happened, something like I just felt a pressure on my mind, and suddenly I was just hungry, so hungry. And then it was gone. But I heard horrible things. The people in these cages devoured each other. And they would have gotten me too if I hadn't been able to back my cage against. I moved the cage by, basically like jimmying the bars and trying to move it as far away as he could. And one of them grabbed my leg, but then I managed to kick it in the face and then went to the edge of the cage and just tried to stay away as much as I could. And it seemed to work, but they want to kill me.
You felt hungry?
Yes, like there was a
Oh.
bottomless pit and I just couldn't fill it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Deli, that sounds really familiar.
You don't say.
A bottomless pit. Give me 1 second.
She's gonna look around. Dang it. She's gonna look around. What kind of spell components do I have on me? Just because it's so typical for her, she'll reach down, grab some sand, say,
Does this help?
He looks down at it. What do you mean?
Oh, I mean, that's how I deal with it.
By eating sand?
Well, not sand specifically, but spell components.
No, I'm
Magic stuff.
Deli, I think you
Oh.
misunderstand. I'm not hungry anymore. It came in the past.
Oh,
I mean,
it
I'm
left?
hungry. I'm like normally hungry because I haven't
Wait,
eaten in a couple
It
days. but-
left.
Yes. It was like a
Oh.
wave and a voice in my head telling me to eat, and then it was gone.
A voice? What did it sound like?
It wasn't a real voice. Just it felt like something was urging me.
I never heard a voice.
What do you mean? You have you experienced this sort of thing before?
All my life. Actually, no.
No,
He
she
looks
wouldn't say
at
that.
you, Audrey,
She'd probably say. She'd probably just laugh. Go,
All my, yes.
she wouldn't say all her life.
Okay.
So this happened 2 hours ago.
As much as he can tell.
We were probably far away enough that it wouldn't have hit us
Mhm.
then.
Yeah, I mean, 2 hours ago, you were
Obviously.
like several miles away still.
Yeah.
I mean, it was probably like, I don't know, 3-4 miles from the beach that you landed on originally. So
Deli is now very confused.
I think
Can I
it's safe
make
to
an
say
arc-
we're all confused.
Can I make an? No, I don't know. I want to make an Arcana check.
Yep,
But if
make an Arcana check.
well, I was gonna say, but I don't know if Deli would really be able to take anything from this because obviously this has been something she's been dealing with for quite some time and has no idea.
Make a
might
check.
as well.
Yeah. Let's see what you can figure. 16. 16. I mean, it definitely sounds familiar, and that 16 confirms that it seems too coincidental for it to not be connected.
Mhm.
His description of like a bottomless pit that he needed to fill is just too on the nose. But I mean, it's definitely not something that passes, right? So that's weird to you. The only thing you can think of is just like you just get like a random flashback. You remember being in your family's, like a hall in your family's manor,
Mhm.
and it was like filled with decorations of various things, right? So you saw like a statue on one pedestal, and a cool tapestry hanging from the wall, and then a black pearl on a little cushion, and that's it. And then you just are back.
All right, I've figured out Deli's backstory.
No, you have not.
There's
Deli
no
ate
way.
a bag of holding when she was a baby.
I mean, honestly, that's honestly
That's
what
actually
makes
really
more
cool. I almost
And
wish
that's
that
why
was
you
the
can't
real.
go in the bag, or else you'll just open a.
Right? Yeah. I
You'll
almost
be
wish that was the
destroyed
real
and
reason.
open a portal.
Yeah.
You know,
Deli
it might,
has become a bag of holding.
He is a big.
it's honestly,
Which is why
kind of.
because that's why swallowing spell components works, because all those spell components can come into contact with each other and then get the magical essence while in the bag of holding.
That's how I've been playing it off. I don't know what I actually have no idea what's actually happening. But that's how I've been playing it, as her stomach is her spell focus.
Yep.
I've figured it out.
I don't think that was much of a mystery.
Yeah, so what do you do from there? I mean, he's basically explained everything he has at this point. He's just like, I was like locked in a dark cage, so I don't really know much more than that.
Yeah, so our options are to go back to the kitchen and do a little more investigating there. Oh, would Deli
Like,
have
do we know that
seen
there's
the-
like there's probably much
There's
more,
more
past-
caves, after the Deinonychus. Yep.
We need
But
to find Vanthus.
But
It's
here's
possible,
the thing, though, right? Like, so is Vanthus even here? Like, it's early. That's my question.
I mean, it's within the time frame you knew he was going to be here.
Right. I don't know. It just seemed
It's
well, I
early
guess-
from what his plan was.
I also really
Right.
want to
Strike,
check
but-
down in the bottom of the ship.
I was gonna say there's like it looks like there's more cave that we could access on the right. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I mean, if you look in, that also leads into the same chamber with the Deinonychus.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like 3 different corridors that lead in that same place.
I haven't seen the Deinonychus cave, so
Well, I was actually going to say, like, while we were passing, would Deli have seen the Deinonychus?
nope. No dark vision.
All right. So I guess maybe we head, because this is the direction we haven't gone yet, right?
Well, so you've already explored the whole beach. Down there is literally just like a cave in, basically. It's like a bunch of rubble. So maybe there was a tunnel that went there at some point, but it's not accessible anymore.
Oh, because we're down on the beach. Okay, I see.
Yep.
I see. Yeah. So
Yeah, I mean, literally,
Probably-
Audra, in any vestigial knowledge you have of this place, you didn't really explore it or anything when you were here. You were here very briefly. But from what you remember, Deinonychus is the way to go. Like, to get
Yeah.
further into the caves to actually go anywhere important, you're going to have to fight that thing or sneak by it.
Question. Does Deinonychus have a swim speed?
I was wondering the same thing, but I'm pretty sure it's no.
It does not.
I wish.
I had to ask.
I'm ready for the campaign to be constantly asking if an animal that obviously doesn't have a swim speed has a swim speed. Ready for that.
I have speak with animals as a ritual that I could cast, or just I could cast it. Pretty sure that thing's not going to be very talkative.
You could just like do it and then be like, "Hey, fatty," get it to come out, and then we leave
So
it
keep
into
in
a
mind,
trap.
you do have the party stealth at 20 still, so you could
Yeah,
literally just
I
try to
think we
sneak
just
past
need
it.
to go in there and I'll get an entire round of attacks off on it. And then see
Well,
where, like, we
Or,
got
I
to
mean,
try
you
and get.
could maybe even
Or we
literally
could sneak
just
past
sneak
it.
past it. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, Aldrin succeeded on stealthing with it with a 16 already.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I guess we could just sneak by it.
yeah. Let's
Yes.
just try to sneak past it. My other thought was like that other cavern. It looks like the one that comes up around the sides of the Deinonychus.
Mhm.
That the one that came up to the side looked like it was too small for the Deinonychus to actually
Yes.
get through.
That was my thought too.
That's what I was saying at the beginning. Is I was like, I don't know if Big Boy can even squeeze through. Like, he would have to squeeze.
If anything, if we get through there and we need to want to get out, we could just take pot shots at it from the other side.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So this
I
is
have 4
another
more magic
question.
missile charges.
Are you bringing Juno with you?
He's not in really good.
Does he
Would
want
he
to
even
come?
be willing to come?
He has no weapons. He is 8
Oh,
hit
then no.
points. He's literally
Okay,
just in
so-
trousers.
We kill the raccoon pirate and take that rapier to give to Juno.
You could do that, but again, he has like no armor,
I
not
could
even
no
armor.
armor.
I could mage hand the rapier off of him.
I mean, I
No,
have
no,
a
no.
scimitar I could let him borrow.
I can give him, I'll give
I
him
mean,
my.
like, I have a javelin he could use. Like, we have weapons, but
Yeah.
like, he has no armor.
So, and I think Juno honestly is just going to raise his hand at this point and just be like, I think I'm going to have to stay here.
Okay, but we still should give him weapons.
Yeah,
That's fair.
yeah. Well, so there are weapons on the ship that was surviving. Honestly, you could literally just have Juno swim out to the ship that's still like untouched in the harbor and just hole up there.
I'm just worried about sending him somewhere and then he's going to be gone again by the time we come out.
Right. Do you want me to, as a
Because-
GM to assure you that won't happen? Is that what you want?
No,
Because
I'm playing this as my character.
Okay.
I want to my only concern is that we haven't explored the rest of the boat.
Oh, you did. No. So your investigation, I just assumed you looked through everything.
Oh, okay. So we
Yep.
did actually go down
Yes.
into
Yeah.
the bottom and
Yeah,
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 you
I
could
remember I
just
already
hole up
said
in there.
half the crew
but-
is dead on the top, half the crew is dead in the
Okay.
bottom. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
my
Then,
concern
I would just
as
He should
Anna,
still have a weapon just in case
Yeah.
somebody.
He
But again,
needs
there
a
were weapons
weapon.
on the ship still. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then also, like, I'm already feel so bad about letting him get captured the first time by trying to jump and not making it, that like I just feel very like we have to make sure he's okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And so I'm
think-
just like I
here's what we
continue to
can do. We
voice my
can-
concern.
We can give him one of our sending stones.
Oh, there you go. that'll work.
Yes, good idea. Perfect plan.
So
I
I'm
love
like,
that.
take one of our sending stones in case something happens, or if you see something, let us
Mhm.
know, and we'll do the same.
Yeah.
Can we
nods.
also tell him that guy's coming in an hour? So like if
Oh,
we
sure.
don't show up, he can go meet
Just
that
go
guy.
meet him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm, yeah.
Makes sense.
And then still like come back in 12 hours or whatever, but that he can go meet him
yeah.
if we're not out.
So then, when he technically go to the rendezvous point, not the ship.
I think the ship
Yeah.
for now, because if it doesn't
Yeah.
take as long as an hour, we can all go to the rendezvous point together.
Yeah, I mean, there were also animals still out in the jungle that were
Out
attacking
there.
each other,
Yeah,
so it's
that's
probably
true.
safer for him to stay here for now.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that plan a lot more.
Yeah, and he nods and he just says, "Good luck to all of you. I'll tell you if I see anything. If I see Vanthus, I'll let you know immediately."
Thank you.
And then, he swims out to the
Cool.
ship and climbs up.
I'll give the sending stone to Anna, so that way she just feels more like
Yep. Makes sense.
secure.
Thank you.
Cool. So, are you just going to try to sneak through the Deinonychus cave?
Yep.
Guess so.
Cool stuff. You do so successfully because I mean,
Wow.
you literally already have a 20 on it, right? So I'm just going to literally drag you up to the next room. So
Bye, Dynamicus.
you are up here now.
Don Donicus.
So,
Uh-oh.
real quick, this sandy floored cavern seems to be some sort of trophy hall. The centerpiece of the displays is an enormous reptilian skull, nearly 6 feet in length, mounted on a wooden display. So right here, there's like a big old. It's not a human skull. It's like we immediately recognize it as a T-Rex skull, but you guys wouldn't necessarily recognize it as that.
I would.
Yes, that's true. Take me. You probably recognize it. You maybe haven't seen a T-Rex, but you've at least seen a T-Rex skull. So,
Yeah.
Mounted on other trophies line the walls: nameplates from ships, battered sea chests, mounted heads of sea monsters, and weathered figureheads. Each doubtless carrying a sordid history of theft and betrayal. You see like several shark jaws. The head of some sort of fishy humanoid creature, jars containing enormous fragments of tentacles, a set of dragon turtle teeth. Well, you don't know that, but a set of big teeth. There's like nameplates from ships. So names like St. Anselm's Hope, the Wave Reaper. One recent addition to this collection is a barnacle-encrusted mast of wood with letters badly eroded by a great deal of time spent below the waves. The only legible letters read T.M..AUT, and there's like obscured letters in between. Nearby hangs a heavily rusted ship's bell bearing the name Sea Ghost. It's like all sorts of fun little curios from probably pirating days.
It's a good thing Deli can't see.
Any treasury things?
Yes.
Shall I do an investigation?
Yeah, go ahead and do an investigation.
2, 4, 6, 8. Time to investigate.
Yeah, with an 18, you see the only trophy of any real value is a leather-bound collection of nautical charts that you're sure is very old. It looks very old. These charts are remarkably accurate, even more so than most modern ones, and grant advantage on navigator's tools checks made to plot a course on the ocean.
Ooh.
Taking them.
Yeah, so they definitely look like really cool nautical charts. There are also 3 locked sea chests that you could try to jimmy open.
I know someone who's really good at picking locks, and he happens to be right in this room.
Jelly, you never told us.
Deli is a girl.
Oh, right.
You are the only male in this room that we know of. Is there anyone invisible?
I see something
You
in the
just
top
assume
left
our
corner.
gender.
Yes.
Turns out Audrin's a girl.
Audrey, do you want to try to jimmy open those then?
Yes. Yeah.
Should we check if they're trapped?
You can do that, yeah.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Would my investigation check carry over, or would I need to just do another?
Oh, with an 18? Yeah, I mean, with an 18, you have at least an 18's worth of security knowing that there are no traps.
Okay. So, my other thought. Oh yeah. So let me actually add those the maps.
But I see like a little something over there in the left.
I don't see that yet.
Yeah, and so you guys are still stealth, so they don't notice you, but you do see that there is some sort of like kennel area up here, and you see at least one of these things is close enough to see, and it looks like this.
Oh.
It's basically a deformed hyena. So
it's more like a hyena now.
The savage hyena has larger jaws than their untainted kin, as well as 4 oozing eyes and a row of porcupine-like quills down their back where a mane used to be. Patches of mangy fur have fallen away to reveal leprous skin covered with writhing tendrils.
Ugh.
So, and it's kind of like just like waiting.
Anything just makes it.
In a kennel, though?
It's not in a kennel. There are kennels there, but they're not in the kennels. They are. It looks like they're attached to a chain of some sort, like to the wall.
Good.
You're not sure how far it reaches, though. It looks kind of long. You also notice to the left here, Audrin, that there's like a room that's like barricaded over here. So like a bunch of desks and tables and stuff have been thrown against the entrance to this chamber, so you can't really see in.
Okay, that's good.
Barricaded for a reason.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Maybe there's living people back there.
Yeah, maybe.
True. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
They'd be barricaded from the other side if that was the case.
Let's try to crack open these.
That's what it looks like, though. It looks like someone barricaded from inside the chamber.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Trying to stay alive.
Oh, so from this side, not the side that we're on?
Yes. So someone is in
They're
this
in
chamber.
here.
Okay.
Or at least someone
Possibly.
was in that chamber,
Probably.
right? Unless they died somehow,
Yeah. So let's. Yeah, I'll try to open the chests.
Yep. Treasure first. 19 is not good enough. So you fiddle with the locks for a little bit, and you're just like, nope, these are very complex locks, and I can't get them open.
Dang. And that's for all three of them?
Yep.
Dang.
Man,
Right?
how
I mean,
heavy are these chests? How big are they?
I was gonna say, like, if you probably could carry them out if you'd like. At some point.
Bag of holding.
Bag of holding.
Yeah.
Oh, they're bigger than
That's what I
that.
think.
How
Okay. Well, that's why I asked
how wide
big
across?
are they?
How wide across does something have to be before it can't fit in the bag of holding? Because it doesn't sound to me like you could fit an entire sea chest in there, but
Wait, a sea chest, is it? It's just made of wood?
yes,
Can we just break the chest open?
you can try. Yeah,
That'll
Bag has
break
an
our
interior
stuff
space
for sure,
roughly
but-
larger.
That's gonna make
than
noise.
That's a dimension reference.
True. Should I hop over the barricade and see what's going on
you could probably try to squirm your way through. Yeah, it's like an
with
opening.
acrobatics?
Mhm, yeah, it'd probably be like almost like you're escape artisting, like kind of like squeezing through a hole, like a hole that's made in the barricade. for
Okay.
it.
I wrap my hands a little bit before I.
Don't want to get splinters. Cool.
Just keep
yeah.
in mind, these people behind there are probably scared and they might, attack you.
Make acrobatics.
That's a nat
Yeah.
20 for a
You just
26.
like slide right through, no problem.
Does that mean that they don't really notice me coming in because I'm quiet?
Yes.
Okay.
So a
Okay, so
fairly
let me
even layer of
slither
sand
through.
covers the floor of this musty-smelling cavern. Large pottery urns line the walls of the cave, and within each grows a riot of strange mushrooms, fluted toadstools, phosphorescent molds, and greasy-looking fronds of pale lichens, and all manner of strange fungi. Several large glass terrariums, their walls beaded with condensation, stand along the west wall. One of these is shattered, the loamy soil within spilling out onto the sandy floor near a long but low table heaped with flasks, jars, bottles, and tools. Protruding from under the table are a pair of small boots, perhaps those of a halfling or a gnome.
Oh,
So yeah, boots like right here, like someone's under the table, you think? Do you want to like lean down and look?
Oh, someone's wearing them.
Yes. It looks like someone's wearing them. Like the boots are poking out from the table.
yeah, it's like a Wicked Witch of the West
Yes, yes.
situation.
It's literally like somebody is invisible, but their boots aren't.
Well,
That is
I was
not-
thinking more magic boots.
Okay, yeah, I just crouch down and I go, hi, are you okay?
Go ahead and make a perception check for me. Oh, never mind. There's no way you can notice this. Okay, cool. Sounds good.
No.
Oh, God.
No. Okay.
So,
there's-
yeah. When you look underneath, you see the rotting corpse of a gnome. But it's on top of the corpse is a it's this. It's like a giant mushroom fungus thingy. And it immediately wraps out with its tendrils and tries to attack you. So 2 of them hit, you said?
yeah.
So you take 17 necrotic damage as it just tries to wither a ray. You're down.
That was exactly my hit points. I'm down.
down. Wow. So
down.
Anna might be devoured by a fungus.
Do they hear my body drop?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, you scream. I mean, sure, you like yell out or cry out as it attacks you.
One in.
Okay.
Um,
So-
Let's do initiative.
Logistics. Does that alert like the hyena?
Probably. Yep. Let's do initiative.
Okay.
This is going to be fun.
it's late, guys. We're starting initiative.
Yeah. I mean, we could stop here.
What do you guys think?
I'm so in the energy. I'm just like, want to keep going. But
I know, but like at the same time, do you think this is going to be a long combat?
I don't think so. I mean, there's
Okay, we
only
can go
3
through.
creatures involved.
Okay. I didn't want to ask because like I know this.
Does that mean that they don't move? If their initiative is 0, they have no initiative?
No, it just means they go last. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're not depressed.
Yeah, exactly. Has everybody rolled at this point?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And Audrin has the correct one already. So, and it would be the start of the round because they just went.
Yes. Yep.
So,
So Takwi, you go first. You hear Anna cry out. You also like the hyenas like look up. Obviously, have noticed this.
Right. Yeah, well, I don't want to get near this thing because I don't want to get bitten. So I think I'm gonna cast produce flame at it. Yeah, at the hyena, I'll cast produce flame.
Cool, do it.
16.
Let me check. Yep.
Okay. For 3 damage.
Very nice.
And then I'm gonna move closer to like the barricade, like as close as I can get. Can I like how much is it like difficult terrain? Like how would I get through?
So
She
yeah,
see
Anna's
past-
like, yeah, Anna's the only person who could have gotten through with like acrobatics. Anyone else is gonna have to just push them over, right? Just like
Can I
use
make a-
athletics. You
can I
could have
use
if
an
you hadn't
athlet-
used your action to do produce flame.
Like,
Right.
does healing word take an action or is it a bonus action?
Healing
It's a
word's a
bonus. Can
action,
she
so
see me?
Make a perception test. There's a possibility you can.
Okay, like through like
Yeah, through
stuff,
the
okay.
yeah, exactly. Yep, 23 is fine. You can see
Cool.
it through the
Yeah,
crack.
I will. I see her like on the floor. And
Yes,
so like I cast,
starting to be covered by this fungus thing.
Yeah, and so I'm like, no. I cast healing word. 6.
Oh, thank you.
Very nice. Yep, you're up.
I almost died.
Yeah, that was very bad for a second there.
I was worried.
Cool, Anna, it's you.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna
Come back through? I mean, if there's nothing else here.
okay. Well, I'm trying to figure out like if I disengaged, would I not be able to get through the barricade?
If you're using an action to disengage, yes.
So like I
You don't
can't
have
really.
step of the wind yet, do you?
I do have step in the wind, but you can't use that to disengage.
Oh, right.
That's only rogues. Oh no, you can.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't realize you could use it to disengage.
Oh, that's fine.
okay.
Yeah. Step of the wind is really handy.
So I'm gonna disengage with my bonus action and then try and get
I'm
through
gonna
the
note
barricade.
these shrooms and do something.
Yeah, I'm
Cool.
I'm
Yeah, do it.
running.
Roll acrobatics.
See, kids, it's at this
25.
moment that we'd like to remind you how
Boop.
far
How
we have come.
embarrassing.
Pop out the other side.
Only a 25.
Yeah, one away
Ugh.
from a critical.
No one look at me. I'm hideous.
Cool. Deli, it's you.
I just am like, thank you, Digby.
Here's the
And I, like-
problem, guys.
You give a little cough and like I feel like maybe some ooze comes out.
yeah,
It's
pretty
dark. I can't see anything.
I mean, I would assume that you would.
Given your vision, you
Kinda.
can see the hyena.
What
from
vision?
Also, I would honestly just pull out the drift globe from your bag as like a free movement action.
Well,
Like,
here's the thing. Like, well, I guess we're gonna get attacked by the hyena anyway.
right, that's just pull it out.
I'm just worried about the Deinonychus.
Yeah, it's
It would
very
have
close.
to squeeze. It would have to squeeze, so we have time.
True. I would pull out the drift globe as my item interact. I think it takes an action actually to.
Well, I'm assuming that you would keep it lit at all times and just like pull it out from your bag.
Yeah, I'm just taking it out because I think that would that be my action to take it out and light it, or could I still do something? Because I haven't even seen anything in here yet.
Don't you usually keep it tied to you? So you probably.
Yeah.
So what I'm
Yeah,
saying
like-
is you probably have it in like a satchel ready to
Mhm.
take out pretty easily. So that's fine.
Yeah. Okay, but
And
did
you
I-
probably saw me produce a flame and throw it at this
Oh,
thing, right? Like
that's
that
true.
would probably cast some.
sorry,
light, so.
I missed the fact that you did produce flame.
At the very least, you've seen that. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I would pull out do the light and I would look over, and since I'm standing here and I can't see the mold because it's on the other side of that,
Yeah.
I'd look over and I'd see the dog, and it looks like a mean dog. So I'll just do frostbite. I don't want to, or maybe I'll cast Shillelagh and hold my action. So
Okay.
Shillelagh is my bonus action, and I'll hold my action to hit it if it gets near me.
Perfect.
And okay, good. This would be wild. Bad time to go wild.
All right, Audrey, it's you. You know that at this point, the hyenas are the main threat because the fungus probably can't make it through the barricade anyway.
Yeah. I was just thinking of what the best way to address this would be.
Yeah, so you see there's one here, obviously, that Takeway attacked, and there's another one right there.
Yeah, I see that other one.
there's text on the map on the left side of the map, and like where the wall is or whatever, so you guys can't see it. But it's funny because the way it's cut off on the stream, all you can see is ER. Well, no, it's emergency room. Like there were. That's what Anna needed a second ago.
Oh, and my mind's like ER. I don't even associate it with the emergency room because we call it the ED.
I got it. Yeah.
Because it's emergency department. The emergency room is just one room.
Yes, that's fair. That's fair.
I prefer EP, Emergency Palace.
Extended play.
Yeah, that was the other thought. Okay. Yeah, I think I've decided. I am going to use my crossbow to cross up with the hyena I can see from here.
Do it. Steady aim.
Yep, steady aim.
Nice.
Nice.
Very good. Very good.
One
Look
sec.
at that crit.
Yeah. Crit is good.
And that's very exciting.
Yeah, lots of sneak attack damage.
Yes.
Because the
It's
sneak
probably
attack dice
down.
doubles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's a crit. All those dice are double. You gonna do so much damage.
I certainly hope so. We're gonna go. My sneak attack doubles too, doesn't it?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, it does.
Ooh.
Okay, 11.
Nice.
So do I just roll 46?
I think
Yeah.
so.
That
Whoa.
was 31.
It's not dead.
So that just goes to show you how good it was that you did so much damage.
So you shot it in one of its eyes, and it's just like kind of like scrabble its claw. And I think literally what it does is like it's clawing at its face with its actual claws and just ripping shreds in its face, but not like noticing it. So it looks terrifying. Cool. It's their turns, unless you want to do a bonus action. No, wait. Unless I don't know if you can.
Well, my bonus action is the steady aim.
Perfect. Yeah. Cool. So the hyenas are going to rush out.
They're Russian.
For actually, that one you attacked that one, so I think it'll probably rush at you. So it'll go there. I go 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this one's gonna go for Deli actually.
Great. Well,
'Cause-
that would trigger my attack then.
Go for it.
Get triggered.
And this is a magical weapon.
Yeah, that misses.
10? Okay. I was like waiting for it.
I was looking at another thing they had. All right, so bite on Deli. 10 piercing. Bite
I'm
on
busy.
Audrin. That also hits.
Wait, am I diseased
13
now?
piercing.
Do I have to make
Yes,
the-
and same thing. Yep. Con save. That's a failure. You have the
Yep.
disease, Deli.
And I also just realized I read something wrong. So this is about to get bad.
Fun. Audrin, con save. Ooh, very good. Very nice. Yep. The bites definitely chunk out of you, but the violet fungus is going to just keep staying where it is. It's not really interested in
Just
going anywhere else.
sliding.
Yeah,
Yep.
so its initiative was actually pretty accurate.
Yep. It just hangs out. Takewee, it's you.
Need some help over here.
Yeah, I know. But if I go this way, then I go out of then I will provoke an attack of opportunity. I guess I can go around Anna.
You
Yeah,
can go through
You
me.
can go
it's
through
just-
Anna. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So
You go through
We'll
Anna
go
and then
here.
up. Yep. Perfect.
flank with Deli,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna hit it with my warhammer.
Do it.
Flank and shank.
Okay.
Or flank and smash, I guess. Flank and smash. Instead of.
And then I'm gonna give a bardic inspiration to. Let's see. I'm gonna give it to Deli.
Thank you.
Cool.
I'm like, "Hey, you're all right, Deli. We got you."
So it turns
Oof.
out this thing has 70 feet of movement.
So it was able to squeeze
It
through.
squeezed through on one turn. And no,
Cool.
no, I'm gonna be kind to you guys.
Thank you.
Not gonna do it. That you would have I would have attacked Anna, and Anna would have died. So, yep, nope. It's just hanging out. It's not gonna. It's distracted by something else.
Cool.
Taking it off the initiative.
Appreciate that.
Not gonna do it.
Well, okay. Could it be thought to make it justifiable? A little more so. Could it be that the monkey thing heard us too?
I don't think you know what's happening. We'll just kind of hand wave it so that I don't even have to come up with an explanation for it.
Okay.
Something is happening.
Cool. Thank you.
Yep.
Something has happened.
Because I literally just like looked at his like movement and then looked at how much damage it did, and I was just like, nope, don't want to do this.
Look, here's the thing. We thought we were coming to a Kraken. Instead, we were just coming to the Titanic. It's fine.
Anna, it's you.
Okay. So is that person on the right really there?
Person on the right?
In the water.
Oh, can you see that?
I don't see anyone in the water.
Yeah, it's 60 feet away. It's less than 60 feet away.
That
from
doesn't
me.
look like a token.
So I would be able to see them, and it's directly in my line of sight. So that's why
it is. Yeah. So
I
okay.
saw it
So
earlier.
actually asking you, like, are they really there?
sure. Yeah. What you see from that little chamber over there is the sound of sloshing water comes from that damp cavern. The eastern half of the cave consists of a large frothy tide pool, its depths thick with seaweed and its surface roiling with the surge of the sea. Several narrow fissures in the ceiling seem to lead up and out through the cliff face to the north, allowing a brisk breeze to whip through the chamber. The person you see what was once a woman, and now looks like a malformed monster, a slavering madwoman with a twisted jaw of shark's teeth, a hunched back, and wide splayed hands, writhing with additional hook-tipped fingers. And she seems completely oblivious to what's happening. She just isn't paying attention at all.
Okay.
She's staring into the water and just mumbling something that you can't quite hear.
Okay.
But you definitely do see her from this angle.
Yeah, so it's like I just have a direct line of sight. I need to know if I see this. That is what you described is not at all what that token looks like. So I'm glad you.
So that's what she originally looked like, right? So this is what she used to look like, and now she looks like.
I was like,
crazy
a friend?
Monster.
No, not a friend.
Yeah.
So it's not the Red Queen's sister.
It is not. No.
Okay.
Okay. So I can't afford to get one attack from these people to hit on me. So what I'm going to do. Question.
Mm-hmm.
Takewee. Are you immune to fire damage? No. Okay. Just wondering.
No, I'm resistant to fire.
I love when questions start like that.
I needed to know.
Immune to fire damage?
Okay, so I'm just gonna step right there and fire crossbow bolts at the one that Audrin is, because the one that's in front of Audrin is the one he already hit a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and hit that one. A 21.
Yep.
8 damage.
Very nice.
And then
Chad is saying that you should have gone in like a Leroy Jenkins, Anna. So
Leroy Jenkins. No, thank you. I would like to live. I like my character.
Me too.
I don't think I'm gonna take a bonus action. I think I'm gonna chill.
Just hang out. Yeah.
Yep.
Use your bonus action to rethink your life.
Whoa.
I think I have one good option. Unfortunately, it also sucks.
I would also I'd just like to throw it out there that my I am uncomfortable with this whole combat because of my profile picture on Roll20.
What is that?
And I feel
It's a
offended.
fungus, right?
Oh,
No, what's that guy's name again?
Fun guy.
Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna use wolf token again. I'm gonna use my only other wild shape. Actually, let's see if this goes fun. Nope.
Wolf Deli.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Oops. Actually, no. I'm gonna move her back because that was in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, you can't see. So
So I'm going. Yeah, I'm just gonna wolf deli, and this has advantage because of pack tactics. So I'm just gonna bite. So 18.
oh goodness.
Bless you.
All right.
Do
Yes, 18 does the trick.
I have to roll this? Wait, I can't roll this just by
Can
clicking.
you click the bite?
Oh, there we go. I rolled 2 1s, but it has to
That's
make a
pretty
DC 11 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay. It's good.
Okay. And I only have 11 hit points in this form, so I'm probably going to hit out of this next turn.
Very nice. Audrey?
Yeah. Well,
I mean, you could stabby stab
I mean,
and then
it's-
rogue away.
Yeah.
You could also rogue away and then shoot. Up to you.
Well, roguing away doesn't really help because it takes my bonus action to do that.
That's
And
true. I mean, yeah. I get what you're saying.
It just depends on if you want to stab or shoot.
Yeah, I don't see much of a difference either way. You're not going to get advantage either way.
That's not true. Because steady aim just says that I'm going to give advantage to myself on my next attack roll. It doesn't say it has to be a ranged attack.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Well, are you
So-
positive?
Oh.
As a bonus action, you give yourself advantage on your next attack roll on the current turn. You can use this bonus action only if you haven't moved during this turn, and after you use the bonus action, your speed is 0 until the end of the current turn.
All right.
That is
cool.
indeed what it
That-
says.
Yeah.
Meaning that as long as I stay completely still,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize you could use it for something that wasn't
Yeah, I mean,
a ranged attack. That's
I know, it's kind of
awesome.
nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
You have all the bonus actions.
yeah, you have a lot of really good bonus action options.
I have been very intentional with this build.
We can tell.
And well, it's
Except-
a 14. So yes, that hits
Yeah.
actually. That's exactly its AC.
Woo! Sneak attack.
Go for it.
Yeah. And then, well,
What I did when I was playing
That was
A rogue-
exactly its hit points. Congratulations.
what
thank you.
Jordan, what I would do is if I were you, I would add a sneak attack in your character
Yeah,
sheet.
I don't
just
know why I
click it.
haven't actually done it yet.
It's very helpful. Just add a custom one. Okay, well.
Cool. All right. Hyena's turn is going to attack probably Takui.
That misses.
I was
Nice.
like, I don't think that should hit.
Very nice. All right, Takui, it's you.
Okay, I'm going to hit it with my hammer.
Do
Smack, smack.
Smackety smack smack. 14
Yeah.
14 hits. Yep. Very
eight
nice.
bludgeoning.
Cool stuff, Anna.
I'm going to once again shoot a crossbow bolts.
Sweet. Nice.
19. I wish it was a crit.
Yeah.
5 damage.
'Kay.
Good
Nice.
job, team.
All right, Deli.
Okay, this has advantage again.
Yep.
22.
Nice.
Actual
I
damage
don't
this time.
remember
That's
when I was
better.
22.
Yeah, and as
then-
all three of you attack this thing, you can tell that your shots are not doing as much as Audrin's are. So,
Well, it has to make a strength saving throw.
real quick, the one that Audrin killed has a death throw thing,
Oh, yeah.
so it's gonna make a bite and hit for 10 piercing damage.
Come on.
Make a
Ah!
dex save, Audrin.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm down.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you automatically fail.
So, okay. So you take 2 failed death saves. As the acid splashes on you.
Yeah.
Make a con save, by the way, also.
Are you
Con
dead
save.
and poisoned?
You are. You're dead and diseased. Fantastic. So, and then...
I know, that's upsetting, huh, Bubby?
Yeah. Deli, you said you... Oh, yeah, strength save. That's what I was doing. That's why I opened the character sheet. Okay, it succeeds.
Okay, so it's not prone.
Unfortunately, it is Audrin's turn next.
And he needs to make a death save.
He needs to make a death save. Would you like to give me some flashback stuff?
Oh my gosh.
So you have advantage on this?
You've given Audrin the bardic.
I thought he was okay.
We see Audrin be epic and really cool and wait until the thing, like, you know, is coming towards him and he faints and then he stabs into the thing. And you're just like, perfect, I did it. And start to turn away to the other hyena, not realizing that this thing is biting at you in its last death throes.
Wait. Okay. I just want to say,
Mm-hmm.
did he only fail 1 death save instead of 2? Because it wasn't a melee attack to immediately crit. It was just damage.
You're right.
So it's just 1 death save.
Gruno in chat said the same thing. Just 1 fail. It was a save, not an attack. Okay, perfect. Yep.
I was frantically clicking through the Roll20 pages to get to that page in the PHP.
That's the only time that I feel like that's the only time we've ever had damage like that happen to a person who's down.
Yeah.
So I just
that's
wait
fair.
a second. Wait.
Cool. Do I just make the roll then, Audrin? Or
I mean, you still have a chance of death if you roll an at 1.
that's actually true. Yeah.
So you probably want advantage if you can.
Yeah. Okay. Does somebody want to ask a question about Audrin?
Yeah. Give me a flashback of something that happened in Kraken's Cove or near it, like a little bit of your pirate life.
So, at the first time that Audrin came to Kraken's Cove was when the where Audrin was kind of basically a slave worker on this pirate ship, kind of adopted into the crew, but also forced into the crew to do all the ship work. That's ship with a P.
Though probably wasn't very fun work either.
Well, you know, you take what you get when you're a slave, I guess.
Yep.
But, and while he was, when the crew came here the first time, that is when Audrin met, or because he had to carry around people's luggage and stuff, or like had to carry around
Cargo and stuff.
So yeah, because he had to carry around cargo down to here, he had to he was actually there with the captain and got to meet somebody who became a part of the crew, who was I guess we haven't discussed race, but basically there were talks of this person's plan, and there were a lot of schematics.
Yeah, I think it was you decide, Jordan. Human, tiefling, or dragonborn?
I think dragonborn is the fun idea.
Cool.
I like rolling with that. But yeah, so there was an older dragonborn who seemed a little nutty, a little off.
He obviously has an eye patch.
Yeah. But he really knew his stuff. Like this older dragonborn was able to see the ship and like made criticisms about this and that. He criticized Audrin and his abilities of what he was doing on the ship. And this is, yeah, I'm trying to think of what else that was helpful. So like Audrin came down here for the first time when he met somebody that
It ended up being very important in his story.
ended up being very important. a very crucial part to the crew that he was aboard, a part of.
Yep. Sounds good. Cool.
You have to live so we can find out more.
Go for it.
Well,
2 death saves.
And just
I'll take it.
Cool stuff. All right. Audrin lives. Hyena's turn. It's going to bite Takewee again. Miss. Horribly.
Miss.
That was really bad. Takewee, you?
Okay, I'm gonna smack it with my hammer.
would you?
At
No,
least
no,
it's
no,
a
just-
21.
Good thing you have a 21.
And then I'm going to use my last spell slot to get Audrin.
I just
up.
say, or am I allowed to like force feed him a potion on my turn?
You have one?
I think he
I thought
has
you
one.
gave. Oh,
I already
Could I-
drank one.
I
Oh,
think you
dang it.
drank it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I have
so-
2 potions.
Okay. Never mind then.
Yeah, no, I would. I think I would just heal him at
Yeah.
this point.
Go for it.
Okay.
Just throwing it out there. Appreciated.
6.
There you go. And
I can breathe. I can fight. Thank you, Caleb.
yeah.
I appreciate that you.
You've
understand the
referenced that at
reference.
least 3 times in this campaign, and I have appreciated it every time.
Thank you.
Let's see. I guess I'm just gonna shoot it again. It seems there doesn't
It's
really
working.
seem like anything else to be done. But
Yeah, that's a
the other thing to be done is simply
Yeah.
not shooting it
Yeah, that's
and
fair.
shooting the
To
air
shoot or
instead.
like an
not to
idea.
shoot.
Deli?
17.
Yep.
And 9 piercing damage, has to make strength save.
Cool. One of these days he'll fail
prone.
it.
Go prone.
Hey,
yes, it
we're prone.
failed. So I think that means next hit is good. Next hits are
well,
gonna. Well,
Not for
Audrin's is going
Audrin.
to.
Because he's
Hmm?
going to do a ranged attack, I'm assuming. So now it's a disadvantage.
He can run up to it.
Could. Does he want to?
Yeah,
He's
so
already
Aldrin
poisoned.
can
He's already-
run up to it
Wait, is he
and
diseased?
get advantage. Yeah,
And then
Audrin,
disengage.
and then disengage. Yeah, that's probably actually your best move, Audrin, in this situation.
Did
Because-
Audrin get diseased?
Yeah.
He did,
Oh, he's also
yes.
really okay. This is gonna be very interesting then.
Mhm.
I mean, who's to say he's gonna like? Okay, who is the hyena like focusing on right now?
Me.
Take we.
Oh, yeah, Takewee.
So
It's
I mean,
prob-
I don't even think I need to run away, right? I could literally just like.
You still get attack of opportunity.
Right, but he's saying like he doesn't need to run away, period. He can just
Oh.
stay there.
I can just kind of camp here, and then we can like,
Then Anna can
Oh.
come up. Yeah,
yeah,
if she wants to. And of course, that will be the moment where I
Okay.
attack you.
I'm like, I don't think I'm that bold. I think I'm like, no, this is not good.
but you can use your key points to disengage.
Yeah, but that's not unlimited. I am
true.
level 3, so I have 3 key points. One
Yeah.
that was already used.
That's a good point. So I will.
You will have advantage because it's prone. So
Yeah.
I mean, I was gonna have advantage either way.
Only because it was prone.
Oh, right, because I'm not. Yeah,
you would have gotten sneak attack either way.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Just
Yeah.
kill it and it won't matter.
Oof.
Well, doesn't matter. You fail either way.
Just miss it; it won't matter.
Hyena attacks Takewee.
Miss.
The meaning of the word tank. All right, Takewee, it's you.
Smack face back.
Yep.
7 bludgeoning,
Okay.
which obviously doesn't do as much, but
Yeah, it's doing
alright.
half as much every time. Anna?
Can I like roll an insight on it to see if it's just going to keep hitting, trying to get at Takewee?
Yep, go ahead. Insight.
18.
Yes. Yeah, the way these
Okay.
creatures behave, they focus on one thing and they don't stop.
Okay.
They aren't.
I'm like, I
intelligent
needed
enough.
to roll that, even
Yeah.
if me as a
Yep.
player is thinking
Anna.
Caleb is going to
Yeah.
keep doing that, but I'm like, I couldn't go up unless it seems like it was like that. Okay, so now I'll hit it with my magical weapon. And that's 10 damage.
Very nice.
And then I'm going to hit it with my non-magical hand.
Mm-hmm. Hit.
4 damage.
Actually, 2 damage. Sorry. Emily's very offended. Deli. Yep.
And strength save.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's still prone.
It didn't get up?
Oh, I assume it did get. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. I looked at the symbol. I was
Does
like,
it
look,
really
it's
matter?
so prone.
Everything has advantage right now.
It is prone. Yep.
No, we're all just beating up a weird dog and it keeps falling over and then it stands up and then we beat it into submission again.
Noting that time stamp for the clip.
There's just 4 of us just surrounding this
We're just-
savage and we can't kill it.
Gang jumping this thing. Just boom, boom. You came to the wrong neighborhood.
Well, you guys
This is
came into
our
its-
cove.
Yeah. Yikes.
You heard of the Crips? We're the Crits.
Fails.
Is it Audrey's turn? Audrey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want to finish this thing
Please
off? It
kill
has
this
exactly 1 hit point, so.
Well, I want to finish
Oh my
it off,
gosh.
but we'll see if I can stab it.
Yeah.
Yes, you
It's
can
crit.
and kill it with a crit.
There you go. There you go.
Plus double sneak attack damage.
Oh yeah, let me just roll that twice.
Yeah. 16
Yeah, it's
plus,
very dead.
That's 30 damage.
Yeah, Chad is saying curb stomping him. Very nice. Very nice.
Everything is pain right now. We're all so injured.
So you guys are just like waiting.
I want to go like whack the chests, like
Just
adrenaline
immediately,
high.
just like, yeah, okay, go ahead. Do it.
Okay.
Okay.
I hate to be that player, but does he get one more attack on me?
Oh, right.
Oh,
No,
the
it
death
dies. You're
thing.
right. Yeah. Death throw.
Oh no, and all of us
And
are
all
around
of
it.
us
We
get
all
acid.
have to
Yep,
make
yep.
death.
I know,
death
I'm
saves.
So it
sorry.
misses the
Okay.
bite. Everybody make a dex save.
I'm sorry. I was just like, I'm trying to be an honest player.
Emily, if you had failed that, you would have gone down.
I know.
Well, I did.
So
but I'm
would
in
have
wild shape. and I'm about
Audrin
to lose
also
weight.
would have gone down with that. We both only have 6 hit points. left.
Only Deli takes 6 damage.
And it doesn't matter because I'm about to leave wild shape anyway.
Well, don't you have wild shape for like an hour?
I'm diseased.
Oh.
Oh no, we're gonna have to kill Deli.
And here's the problem,
Audrin
guys.
is
also diseased.
Everybody just turns to the other dog and just starts kicking.
You gotta clip those two together.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the problem though. I read recharging magic. Because here's the thing. I read recharging magic wrong.
Mhm.
You gain an extra spell. You can spend a spell point to regain spell slots during a short rest. You may also spend it immediately, but the spell goes wild. We have 2 wild surges we have to go through to cure us right now. This could be bad.
Fun. Go for it.
Here's the thing though. I also need 75 GP to recharge again.
I
Here you go.
Take we'll give it.
Okay.
Take we will give you party gold.
Oh, okay. There we go. We'll use Party Gold then.
Okay, well, that will go through 6 spell points. I'll
Let's see,
have
so
0 spell
75?
points.
Deli just takes a funnel and just gold.
I mean,
down
to
her
be
throat.
fair,
Chug.
to be fair,
I've done worse.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm just imagining like a literal funnel.
Yeah.
on-
Yeah.
and just like a dump truck just pouring sand down.
All right.
to be fair,
Deli saying, "Look, I've done worse," and then she just like has a flashback to when she was chugging Electrum pieces, and she's like, "Ugh, I was so sick."
I have a different flashback. Caleb knows which one it is. The thing is, we've decided though, is the spell does still go off. So we're both healed
Yes.
of the disease.
But then wild surges will happen as well.
2 wild and probably what happens is I bring so was there nothing else in this back area back here?
We haven't gone in it.
We haven't gotten in it yet.
Because I'd probably want to do that in there away from the Deinonychus and away from potentially like a big boom being heard, essentially. So what can we peek in there to see if it's clear, essentially?
And where the dynamic is?
I mean, go right.
No, over here. Can we peek?
No,
peek
Over
in
here?
over here?
Oh,
just
yeah,
to make
yeah,
sure
yeah.
this-
It's
Just,
clear.
yeah,
That's
just
it.
walk in.
There's like
Okay,
dead,
so-
like regular hyenas that have been eaten, but that's it.
So Audrey would have to come in here with me because I think it's a touch spell.
I think so too. Yeah.
I'm double checking. It is, it's a touch spell. Okay, and now 2 wild surges go off.
All right, here we go.
Well, here we go.
D100.
Let's hope we all just get our hit points back,
First off,
or like the effects of a long rest. That'd be cool.
5 illusionary birds and stars circle your head, and you are stunned until the start of your next turn.
For 6 seconds.
Okay, that's not so bad.
The other thing that happens is
So it's like 6 seconds. I'm just like,
a gust of wind launches you 20 feet upwards. 2d6 bludgeoning on fall. So you take 2d6 bludgeoning damage, Deli.
could Audrey catch me?
Audrey can attempt to catch you with an athletics check. Yes.
Hold on. I hate to be that guy, but 20 feet up?
That is
We said
exactly
that
the
the
ceiling
larger
height.
part of the caverns has 20 feet of
Yeah.
height. He's established it beforehand in the
I
narrative.
thought it was 10 feet of height. Okay.
No.
10
No, it's
to 20 feet, and this seems like a larger part. So
Yeah, it's 10 feet if it's just the tunnel, 20 feet if it's a chamber.
yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so wanna see if you can catch me, Audrey?
Yeah, athletics, Audrey. Do it. Yep, that's good enough.
And do I take any damage then?
Nope, you're good.
Okay.
So you're just like,
Thanks,
what
Sergeant.
is this? Is this just like, you just fart and fly into the air, and I just like, and then I
That's
just
what it
catch
looks
you,
like.
and I don't know. It's like, I don't know whether to say nice or
Sorry.
And probably what happens is you see like as you're coming out, you're like Deli's kind of shaking her head and like wiping her eyes, but like
Okay, haven't had one of those in a while.
Bless you, I think.
It's just my magic gets weird.
Uh-huh.
Anna, do you want to roll to break on the
Yes.
chests?
Yes, I do. 15.
Actually, I think I even have
Rolls
notes for
hit,
this.
right? Just not like
Yeah, not damage. Let
roll
me
damage
look real
to-
quick. Chambers is 7. I apparently don't have stats for it. I don't think it works.
Okay.
So I think basically
But it doesn't-
we just figure out Anna can't break these open with a staff. Takewee, you might be able to do it with a warhammer. I think you're the only one with
A
a weapon
hammer.
who might be able to do it.
What? Oh,
Audrey.
what's the status of the wood? Like
Uh,
would fire?
you could probably,
Oh, yeah.
But we don't
burn
want
it,
to
but
damage what's inside.
Yeah, exactly.
true.
okay.
We don't know if it's paper.
Yeah, warhammer is probably your best bet to break the lock.
I'll take a whack at it.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I think it's good enough. So Takewee manages to just smash off the locks, basically, with a warhammer. So the sea chests contain a total of. Actually, I'll just copy paste this.
Yeah, perfect.
A total of 120 GP, 448 silver, 683 copper, 3 garnets worth 20 GP each, an emerald worth 50 gold, and 5 pearls worth 75 GP apiece. So
Hey, there
various
you go.
gems and gold.
Let's just give
I was about to say, can we give the pearls and stuff to Deli?
Right,
Because
to
those
Deli.
pearls are spell components, right? So 75 GP each. That's 5 second level spells she can just guzzle down.
Yeah.
No,
that's
that's
actually
actually
perfect.
very true. Yes. So 5
5
GP
pearls. Yep.
And it's a little easier than doing 75 different
Gold
pieces of
pieces. Yeah, exactly.
I've done
Like-
worse.
I just
Deli pulls out
imagine-
a tiny funnel to put a single pearl through.
Yeah, I don't think Deli has like a gag reflex anymore. Like I
No.
literally don't think it's like biologically true
determined-
about her
no.
anymore.
she can literally eat just about anything.
Yeah, exactly.
She's
She's just been desensitized to
Yeah.
garbage.
She's literally
essentially.
just-
trained
I
her
just
gag
imagine-
reflex away.
I just imagine she doesn't even have a uvula, or that it's like calloused.
I don't exactly know how that works,
Um,
but probably, given you're eating sand and
do we
gold
want
and
to just
stuff.
put this in party gold or do we want to split it up?
Put in party gold for now.
Party gold.
Yeah, just party gold. It's easier.
Especially since we just spent 75 of it to
Yeah.
keep us from becoming one of these monsters.
So just for
yeah.
simplicity's sake, let's see, how much silver equals a gold and how much copper
10.
equals a gold?
It's 10. It's always divisions of 10.
Except for
10 and 100. So
Yeah, so it'd be 6.83 gold for the copper and 44.8 silver. Or 44.8 gold for the silver. So yeah, I mean, I think as you guys are like gathering the treasure and stuff, you guys hear something and you turn around and you realize, oh yeah, there's that woman still standing over there. And I think the last shot we get before we close out, if we just hear what she's been mumbling to herself. She says, "Where are you, my love? Is that you? I knew you wouldn't leave me. So hungry. Please, feed me." And I think you see actually that she's like looking up as she says this. Like she actually noticed that you're there. And so she says this. Someone who has the best history.
+3.
Plus
Three.
5.
Audrey, you want to make a history check for me with advantage? Okay, never mind. You don't recognize who this is. But we see this and we just see like the shot being really creepy, like where she's starting to mutter this, like she's just like, "Where are you, my love?" And then she says, "Is that you?" And then she looks up, stares straight at the camera, and we know she's like staring at you guys, and she says, "I knew you wouldn't leave me. So hungry. Please feed me." And she starts to like wade through the water to come towards you. And that is where
And then we just hear bow dow 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 dow. Bow dow 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 dow.
Exactly.
End credits theme,
Yep.
which was totally the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood theme.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
Yeah.
Just so you know, I'm just putting in chat that Delia has a bardic for the next time we
Cool.
start the session.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right.
I initially read that as Deli has a beard.
Cool, but yeah, that's
It should be a bearded dragonborn.
that's Terra Invicta. There's obviously still more to discover about this situation. There's something significant about this woman. I mean, at the very least, I think Audrey, you like she looks somewhat familiar for some reason, and you're not sure why. But yeah, she's coming towards you guys, kind of wading through the pool. And we just kind of cut there. So this has been Terra Invicta. It's been fun. We'll go ahead and call it here and do a quick after show, and that's it for this week. I'm excited to continue to explore Kraken's Cove. There's still more stuff.
And remember,
away.
you can watch the after show if you go to patreon.com/CalebMPowers.
Exactly. All the after shows for Terra Invicta are there, and extra bonus content such as new albums that I'm releasing every Saturday in May, releasing new albums. So 2 of them are up there already. 2 are still to be released.
Wow.
So lots of fun music in store there. And there you go. Cool. That's it. Thanks for playing, guys. Thanks for watching. We are out.